mind in the lab, Twitch stream glowing, formulas flashing, minds wide, knowledge flowing, equations on the board, numbers never sleep, teaching math and physics while them haters count sheep. Actual education, tune in and get schooled, flipping textbooks, breaking all the rules, from Newton to Einstein, concepts elevate. Keep the stream, it's the key to our fate. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice. Got the Pythagorean triangles about to flex, quantum theories on deck, breaking all the specs, relativity theories, worlds getting small, grasp the universal laws, standing tall. From the atom to the cosmos, we rolling deep, grazing up the stars, no time to sleep. Black holes and supernovas, concepts we unfold, brain power heavy, yeah, that's Dr. Gold. Dr. Gold dropping gems, knowledge raining down, actual education making scholars all around. Perpendicular minds, angles sharp as ice, maths and physics, yeah, the future's real nice.
Okay, there we go. Oh, my computer crashed there for a second. Okay, there we go. We're working now, though. Nice. Error. Can't be smooth sailing all the time, honestly. All right. Let me start the stream off on Discord. Ooh, we got Cosmic in the chat. What's up, Cosmic? And James, and Reki, and Chantrix. Dr. Golden to Void. It was in the Void for a second there. What's up, Cos? Let's see what else is going on in the chat. There's a lot here. Yes, today is Wednesday. What's up, Seth? Good to see you, dude. Seth, did that student Alex get to you, back to you at all? I appreciate you friending them and maybe reaching out. It's good to provide support. No questions yet. All good. Yeah, it happens. Exclamation point, bud. He asked about the stream time, though. Oh, nice. Okay, good. That's dope.
That's dope.
Love when they're at least asking that question. Oh, and we are working on YouTube. Great. Wow. Big ups today. Okay, cool. Yeah, today's Wednesday. Last office hour stream of the week. I think I'm more or less officially teaching at UCLA now because I'm on the registrar. Finally got moved, by the way, due to e-learning. Oh, your file got moved. Oh, okay. Why e-learning? What happened with e-learning? What was up with the e-learning today? Am I not logged in? I should be logged in. What the hell? One sec. Let me fix this. Oh, the snow happened. Oh, yeah. Uh-oh. Yeah, my mother, I called my mom today down in Houston, and she said it's supposed to be freezing, like in the 20s and 30s tonight? Like what, Texas, 20 degrees? That's a lot. Dr. Gold, did you know I know every number in math? Do you? How do you know every number in math? How's that? Yo, what's up, Laz? Good to see you, Laz. Yeah, as I was saying, where is this? This is it. Okay, yeah. So, I've been waiting to get final approval back from UCLA to see whether I'm teaching next quarter. But then on my Instagram, I got this DM from someone random being like, "Are you the new physics professor at UCLA?" And I was like, "Uh-oh." Students are starting to find my Instagram. So I was like, okay, I gotta go make this private now. Again, I don't really care what you guys do if you find my Instagrams and stuff. It's more if I care what HR thinks. Because HR is, I don't know, just weird. Like, they could take something the wrong way and then, like, I could lose my job. So for the time being, I'm making my personal Instagram private. Just because. And then I figured out why this was. Because if you go to if you type in my, what was it, GD Rossi UCLA into Reddit, we got 5 questions. Nice. All right, good. Yeah, if you go to this page, they're asking, like, has anyone taken a class with this guy before? Because I don't see anything on Broomwalk. And the other option, some guy named Huang has a 2.9 rating. And so people are like, is this doable? And if I respect whoever's going on to Reddit now and saying nice comments about me. Like, damn, I recommend trying to switch if you can. You're about to have a new favorite teacher? Who's gassing me up on Reddit? He's a phenomenal teacher. He has an incredible ability to explain complex topics. Always encouraging. I swear you'll always wonder how class time passes so fast. Who is it? Who is number 495? Also, I think they joined Reddit today. So someone saw this post on my Instagram and decided to go gas me up on Reddit, which is hilarious. 60 bomb. What's up, Ace? Nice, bro. 60 stream streak. But yeah, then I found out that I actually have it, because if you go to let's see, UCLA registrar. Thanks, Ace. It's only a W community because you guys. Yeah, if you go to like the scheduled classes here, and like let's type in like physics, for instance. And then 5A. So physics, mechanics. So this is mechanics for life science majors. You can see there's my class. And it's full. With 175 people in it. So yes, I guess it is officially official that I'm teaching at UCLA next quarter. They still haven't like sent me paperwork yet though. But I guess 175 kids are registered for my class, so we'll find out. Ooh, nice. Yes, neat integrals. I like neat integrals. We can do those later. What's up, Nick? Good to see you. What up? Okay. Quick announcements. Friday we got an AMA guest. So if you haven't already, please go submit your question in our channel here called Submit AMA Questions. Her name is Katya. She's a very cool speaker, executive assistant type person. There's a nice bio here. There's a YouTube video of her. Picture, video. Yes. So, yeah, please submit some cool questions. And I love this question, Nick. You said, yeah, I'm starting to find out what I want to do in life. Yeah, exactly. This is great. These are the exact type of questions I want you to submit. And these are great questions because if she really likes them, you win $20.
My man.
So I'll make an announcement later on the Discord to remind people. But yeah, come on by. That's gonna be Friday. That's going to be at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. You got it from last time to take care of? Okay, cool. Yeah, I have to go teach another student 2 hours, so we can't have a 3.5-hour stream like last time. Even though I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun. But let's get things kicked off. And do it up. Yeah, Laz, yeah, you have a lot of gifts that you're able to give out. So you DM me what you want to do with fun giveaways and things. But let's start off the stream. All right. Welcome everyone to Office Hours, Sexual Education. My name's Dr. Gold. Stream that helps you have math, homework, science, homework. All sorts of fun stuff. I am still getting over some sort of respiratory thing too, which is annoying. But okay, let's see. What do we got? First up, we got James. James up to bat. This is great, James. Equity. Yes, Equity. If you're in the chat and you want to go over yours first, we can do that because well, we did offer to go over your question yesterday, but it was kind of late. I do things kind of first come first serve. But James, your question is first. Yes, correct. Yes, so we will go through yours first. Okay. It says Danny is a server at an all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant. At one table, the customers ordered 2 child buffets and 2 adult buffets, which cost a total of $68. At another table, the customers ordered 3 child buffets and 2 adult buffets, and they paid a total of $80. How much does the buffet cost for each child and each adult? This is great. I love these types of questions. Yeah, this does look like a system of equations. Oh, Nick. Oh, why not? Oh, we gotta have you during the AMA. Yeah, you love it. Yeah, come on by.
Yeah, I'll try. I don't know.
You can always watch the recording, but it's even cooler if like she's there. Also, I'm pretty sure this chick is Russian. Her name's like Davyadova. Like, I'm pretty sure she's Russian.
Might be Ukrainian or something.
Katya Davyadova. Right? Isn't that Russian? That sounds very Russian to me. We can ask her.
For some reason, it sounds Ukrainian to me. I don't know.
Some sort of Eastern Bloc something.
It's funny. Ukrainian and Russian, 50 to 60% is the same, but then how you pronounce things gets a little wonky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The wonkiness is in the pronunciation. James says, can we subtract 68 from 80 for the price of 1 child?
Free child? What?
Free child? You can, James. Yeah, that's actually a very good intuition. Yeah. The reason why you can do that, right, is I'm going to assign variables to things. This is, again, how we create what are called algebraic expressions from word problems. So I have child buffets and adult buffets. So I'm going to call this variable x equal to the cost of a child buffet. Not the cost of a child, but the cost of a child buffet. Discount on child what? Where do I send? God damn it. You know, they give out like free lunches to some like schools and stuff. Cost of adult buffet. Like if you qualify for it, which I think is awesome. Because yeah, dude, being hungry is the #1 problem to trying to learn. If you're hungry, you can't learn. Your brain needs food to do things. So, yeah. So we said the cost of a child buffet is X and the cost of an adult buffet is Y. So then what we're going to want to talk about is what is the total cost equal to for a bunch of different situations, okay? So, yeah, let's come up with this equation for, like, total cost, right? Why is there an alcohol ad for kids streams? Why? Is there an alcohol ad right now on Twitch? I wouldn't think they would do that. I think Twitch has a pretty serious, there's a Corona ad? Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
I think because, I mean, technically I could say this stream is for kids, but then that puts a ton of restrictions on things. So I don't want to do that. Whatever. Go yell at Twitch. Also, it's not just for kids. Like, I teach a lot of high school students too. And, well, high school students are kids, sorry. I teach a lot of college students as well. especially against the cursing, yeah, I would get fucking blocked so quick. Not trying to get that. This is free. Yeah, it's funny. Actually, I was having a discussion with my friend about this at the gym. He was kind of complaining about censorship and stuff because there was the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl and they had a parade and then they went to go give their speeches, and of course it was on live TV, but they had to keep like bleeping things because they're using, you know, foul language during a Super Bowl celebration. And my friend was like, well, this makes no sense. Like, why are they censoring things? Like, kids are going to see this anyways. And I kind of agree to an extent. But also, if it's during the day and just on public TV, you don't want, like, average kids being exposed to that. There's a reason why the FCC has rules and stuff. This is Twitch, though. This is not public broadcasting. It's, you know, I say kids are going to find anything anyways if they want to. So... censorship, only cunts do it. It's good to an extent. Like, I don't think you should be swearing around 6-year-olds, you know, because you don't want them to pick up on bad habits. But also, I don't think you should have this naive viewpoint that, you know, teenagers aren't just going to hear that stuff anyways in other places. And if you try to make everything, like, so squeaky clean and whatnot, then they get turned off to it because it's not authentic. They don't want to watch that. Like, you know. Yeah, hydrate. Thanks, Sam. Nice. Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah, if this was like the happy... there are enough educational streams that are, you know, quote-unquote censored and clean and whatnot. But that's not what I go after.
It's too boring.
It's boring, exactly. Yeah, kids can tell. They're like, this shit fucking sucks. And so that's you know, this is why I can't do this in like any sort of like public teaching collaboration, because it kills the point of it. For me to abide by those types of rules and whatnot, I would then be isolating myself from the audience that I'm trying to help, which are kids that are turned off to, you know, the squeaky clean education boring stuff. Yeah. Teach me, Dad. What's up, Sensation? What do you want to say?
You were saying don't swear around small children.
Well, you know,
they won't do
if they're
it.
very small.
They won't. No, they won't do it. Right? I can tell you for a fact because, you know, on council estates, people on.
Oh, they say whatever the fuck they want, right? Yeah. Council states, yeah.
No, the adults say whatever the fuck they want.
Correct.
But I mean, you can swear all day around small children. They will not copy you. It's really quite
why
fascinating to observe.
Why not?
I've no idea.
Oh, okay. Good for them.
So some kid is 6, 7, whatever, goes into the cupboard and gets a biscuit. You know.
Thanks for the
fuck
subs.
you do, you little twat. Get out the kitchen now, cunt.
Yeah.
And the kid will not copy that, like, not at all.
I think it depends on the environment. So, for instance, like if you live in a whatever, like a sheltered environment, and then a new thing comes out, and if attention is brought to it, like, oh, don't say that, kids are gonna say that, because they love to get a reaction. They love to get attention. So I even did this when I was in like 3rd grade. I found out, like, if I said the word fuck in class, like, people would be like, oh my God. And so I just started saying it all the time. And then eventually I got like sent home, and my teacher had to like talk to my mom, and my mom's like, so what were you saying in class? And I was like, fuck, it's not a bad word.
Nice.
How old were you exactly, though?
I was in 4th grade. I think I was probably 8 or 9 years old. Yeah.
Okay.
That's crazy, yo.
But it's because, yeah, no, and I get it, you know, it's, and I've even, you know, if I watch my own live streams from earlier, it is kind of annoying if someone is just cursing constantly instead of getting information out. It's like spice, you know, it's like salt. You should do it sparingly. I used to do it way too much, and then I would just like talk like a sailor, and then you're, it's just, yeah, at that point, like, you just sound trashy, you know, and there's no information coming out. So,
Yo ho, blow the button.
yo ho, exactly. Cosmic says, I got in trouble for calling people idiots in 2nd grade.
Nice.
Wow. Yeah. Exactly. Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Trooper.
It's experience like that. We all have these experiences, and I think it's dumb to pretend that they don't exist. So, yeah. Anyways,
If I'd got
Yes.
told off in primary school for calling somebody an idiot, if the teacher had even dared, right, I would have planted both my feet in his fucking chest.
oh my god.
As
Yeah,
a primary school
I know.
student, never mind.
Sensation chooses violence, dude. Anyways, so yeah, long story. Yes, if you're getting a Corona ad on Twitch as a child or whatever, as a minor, it's because I haven't told Twitch that this is a stream for kids. Because if I do, they're gonna shut me down instantly. You know. Because then I can't be me, and then you wouldn't want to watch me anyways. So it's a fucking catch-22, whatever. All right, let's try to do this question though. Total cost. So the total cost of something, right, is always the number of things times the cost per thing, right? You know, if I buy if I'm trying to buy Pokemon cards, and I don't know, it's $20 a pack, and I buy 5 packs, right? I know that 5 packs times $20 per pack, that gets me the $100 that I gotta spend, right? We're gonna do that now for the all-you-can-eat sushi restaurant, which I didn't even realize. All-you-can-eat sushi, this is always questionable. Don't go to all-you-can-eat sushi restaurants. Just in general, you're not gonna have a good time. You're probably gonna spend a lot of time on the toilet afterwards.
Don't eat a lot of raw fish, to be honest.
Yeah, just don't. Yeah, raw fish. Well, I wouldn't trust. Like, buffets have food that's like left out for a long period of time, and like raw fish is. You're gonna have a bad time, dude.
Well, what is raw fish notorious for having a lot of?
Raw fish is notorious for having, I don't know, a lot of things that make you sick. Food poisoning. I don't know.
Mercury.
Mercury. Trust
Fish
me,
have
as
a lot of mercury in them.
Mondo says because he goes to all you can eat sushi places all the time and he's fine. Yes, dude. Sam, you're talking about Kura, right? Kura's talking about the revolving sushi place. Has anyone been to this? I swear we're gonna do. 1 second. I just need to show this. Kura revolving sushi. Yeah, that place is bomb, dude. It's actually a great like kind of first date idea because it's not super expensive and it's a la carte. But 1 sec. Oh, we got this ad to play. But yeah, they have these places in Los Angeles now where they have sushi, which you know is in trays that are covered, so there's a little bit more health. And then whenever you want to eat something, you just go up to what that thing is and you just pull it off the tray and then you eat it. And then afterwards, you have to put all your plates in this like receptacle thing, and it charges you per plate. But it's super cool.
That's cool. What the hell?
Yeah, look at this. Yeah, look this kid. Look, this kid or whatever, this adult is, you know, he's like, oh, I like this. Yeah. So then he's gonna go look at something else and be like, you know, and it's all like small little bites. I want to see him. Okay, see, he's like, ooh, and they have signs there. It's like, oh, the yellowtail. The yellowtail is cool. I really do like yellowtail. Yellowtail is great. But you do this. You pick it up like that, and then you eat it. And then afterward, you can also order stuff custom, and they bring it out to you on this. I wonder if they're gonna show it. They bring it out to you on like a conveyor belt above, and like it like zooms out, and it's like, here's your food, and you're like, it's
That's
super cool.
What the hell?
Yeah, it just comes out. It's really cool. Yeah, so Sam and I are talking about, yeah.
Where's this?
This is in Los Angeles in Sawtell. Sawtell's the street area. Let me see. Mondo says, I go to a couple places in Utah. It's $35 or $40 per person for dinner. And you can order unlimited rolls in 2 or 3 rolls at a time, and they make them fresh. Oh, yeah, this sounds nice. Yeah. All you can eat sushi in LA is at least like $60 or $70 and it sucks. Seth's like, do math, you have limited time. I know, but I love talking about sushi. I'm hungry now, Mondo. Also, I don't know how Utah gets fish. They're not really connected to any ocean, are they? Okay. But yeah, sushi's good. Yeah. I don't really know where they get their fish. Okay. So, if we want to talk about the first table, this one table, customers ordered 2 child buffets and 2 adult buffets, right? We could think about the total cost there being equal to 2 child buffets. So that's going to be 2 numbers of things times the cost of a child buffet, which is X, plus 2 adult buffets. And remember, the cost of an adult buffet is Y. Salt Lake City. That is true. There is a lake, but I don't think they eat the fish out of the lake. And then this cost a total of $68. Yeah, nice. Okay, this is one equation. Love it. And then they have somewhere where they paid $80, or the same thing but a different table, and that had 3 child buffets. So we're gonna say 3 times X plus 2 times Y. Yeah. Yeah, they can get it fast. Yeah, they probably do. I mean, even a lot of the fish here in LA, they actually will fly overseas from Japan if they really want to. Okay. Once you have a systems of equations, this means you have a system means you have 2 equations, and we have 2 unknowns. We don't know X, we don't know Y. How do we solve for them? One way to do this is what's called like the elimination method, which is super useful if you see that you have like the same numbers attached to the same variable here. So see how I have a 2y and a 2y here? What I'm going to do is I'm going to subtract this. Oh, Shantrick says that's our Corona ad. Oh, but it's 0% alcohol technically. Technically, you guys can buy this. So maybe that's a bypass. Yeah, because I didn't think Twitch allowed you to market alcohol on their stream, but I guess it's 0% alcohol. So it's just shitty tasting water. Makes no sense.
Water.
Yeah, why are you drinking a 0% Corona, dude? What?
Why would you want to buy
Bread
that,
water.
even if it has alcohol in it?
That's what I'm saying. Well, okay, I actually do like Corona. You know, it's not too bad.
Nat's piss.
That's
Yes.
everyone's getting the Corona ads now. Okay, I'll go complain to Twitch. Okay.
Give me whiskey all day, every day.
I know, whiskey or scotch. So we're going to subtract this whole thing from this thing. So we're going to do 2y minus 2y. That's going to get me 0 y's. 2x's minus 3x's. That's going to get me negative 1x's. Okay. And then, 1 second, let me write this. And then we have 68 minus 80, which is going to be negative 12. So I have negative 12. Out here drinking yeast and water. Yeah, seriously. So this is cool, because now this is an equation here, right? So we have negative 12 is equal to negative x. So that just tells me right away x is equal to 12. No, Corona's not bread water. That's Guinness. Nice. Okay. X was the cost of a child buffet. We got that, right? So the cost of a child. I do like how this is phrased as the cost for a child is $12.
That's quite cheap.
They should say a child buffet, not buying a child.
Yeah.
Okay, but once you have one variable, you can then plug this into either one of these equations to solve for the other one. I'll take 5, dude. You got $60. Mondo's already working on his second, you know. Cooking up his second child who's being born. Not the second child he's purchasing. If you plug this into... let's plug it into this one. Let's plug in this one right here. I kind of like this one. That gets us 68 is equal to 2 times 12 plus 2y. Seth, you know an easier way? What's the easier way, dude? 2y minus 24 minus 24. This gets us 44 is equal to 2y. So then we get y is equal to 22, I think. Yeah, okay, cool. Nice. So the cost for an adult is $22. And then if you really want to check this, you can put these numbers just back in here and see if it works, right? 2 times 12 is 24. 24 plus 44 is 68. If I plug it back into this one, 3 times 12 is 36. 36 plus 44 is 80. Nice. So we're good. Given that the first is all factors of 2. Ooh. No, it's you're right. Except it would be 34, not 39. Yeah, you got it, Seth. Yeah. Seth actually brings up a very good point here, which was lower the labor costs. I swear, I have 5 sisters, so I have a pretty big family, and I swear sometimes that my parents did that so that they would always have someone to, like a labor force to do the lawn and stuff. Because anytime it was like, oh, we got to go rake the leaves, it's like, all right, well, here's 6 people that can do things. But you got to spell Corona right first, Nick. It's not Corona, it's Corona. So, Seth brings up a good point here. This equation, we notice that all of these numbers here are divisible by 2. So I could actually divide the whole side here by 2 and the whole side here by 2, which is totally legal. As long as you do what you do on the left, you do to the right as well. That makes this 34, and then this makes this x plus y. So then we get 34 is equal to x plus y. A lot easier to solve for y once I have that x is equal to 12. Right? Now I know y is instantly equal to 22. So, thanks, Seth. That's actually a cool little trick. I like that. That's a good one.
Good job.
Yeah, nice. Okay. So, good job there, James. Temu is bulk ordering all these children. I've never bought anything from Temu. I'm old school. I use AliExpress. But I've seen a lot of things my friends have bought from Temu. For a while here on our server, we had a bunch of the kids trying to refer each other a bunch of times because I think there was a big sign-up bonus. And I remember kids, like 16-year-old kids on my stream were just showing me these massive boxes of just Chinese crap that was delivered to their house for free because they had gotten enough other people to sign up for their account or something. You got disconnected? Uh-oh. I just use Amazon. I do as well. Although I haven't been using Amazon as much lately. Mainly just because the economy sucks. And I've been like limiting my expenses. And as a result, I'm not purchasing dumb things on Amazon as much as I used to. You're building a house though, Mondo. So it makes sense for you to like it during like Burning Man or like festival season. My house is an Amazon like parade. Every day there's like just boxes showing up of I forgot to get this, or I need, mask filters, or I need tent stakes. And I'm just constantly ordering things every day because I'm just remembering stuff. And so it is useful there. Let's see if Equity's here. We can ping him. Look like he's online. He's offline. But for now, let's do Shantrix's question. Yeah, I will say I haven't ordered anything on Amazon lately, and they just charged me for the yearly membership for Prime, which, bro, it's like $155 now. I was talking to my mother about this because everything just keeps getting more and more expensive. It's really annoying because my income is not going up.
Eggs is like 12 something dollars or something like that.
Yeah, eggs. 10? I paid $10 for a dozen the other day.
Yeah, 10 now. What the hell?
That's fucking trash, dude. I remember I used to pay 4.
Yeah.
How? That's what I want to know.
How am I paying 10 or how was I paying 4?
Years ago.
No, how is it $10?
It's because there's a bird flu in the U.S. and there's a shortage.
Right. Yeah.
And I don't know. Trump forgot to lower the price of eggs. Dumb cunt.
That's been going on for a while though.
They had to kill a few.
I know. It was a big election thing. Everyone was yelling about the election, being like Trump's gonna lower the price of eggs. And now, like for a time there, I couldn't even buy eggs. I couldn't even find eggs in the grocery store.
And the milk also was out of stock or something, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
World's crazy, man. All right, let's try this. 3 cubes have edge lengths 3, 12, and x. The average volume for the 3 cubes is 700. The value of x rounded to the nearest integer is. Okay, this is cool. I like this. So average. I'm going to go over like what the basic overall concept is because I feel like that provides the framework for you to solve other questions later. The average is always just like summing up things, or let's just say like adding a bunch of stuff. And then you're going to divide it by the number of stuff that was there or the number of things. Okay. So in this case, we're saying that the average volume. Okay. So we're going to say, let's put this here. Average volume, okay, is going to be adding up all the volumes divided by the number of volumes we have. So here we have 3 cubes. So that means the number of cubes we have in this case is just 3. And then we need the volumes of all the different cubes. Cool thing here is that the volume of a cube is equal to the side to the 3rd power. Correct. Yeah, Seth, you are right. It is technically the arithmetic mean. But in general, for most middle school and high school kids, if they say average, it's just the average. You're right that there's also the geometric mean, which is very cool. That's the multiplying mean, right? I like that one too. I'll take it now versus COVID, where we couldn't find anything on the shelf. Yeah, COVID was wild. I remember like going into Costco to like score some toilet paper, and it was I don't know, reminded me of like Black Friday trying to get like a TV or something at Walmart. But yeah, so the volumes of the cubes is the side cubed. So here we have a 3 centimeter cube on one side, so the volume of that will be 3 cubed. And then we have a 12 centimeter, so that's 12 cubed. And then we have an X centimeter. The X one's the tricky one. Don't know what X is, so we're just gonna leave it like that. You bought fleece fabric? Wait, what? Were you wiping your ass with goddamn fabric, dude? What? What were you doing with the fabric afterwards? Christ, what? Oh, man.
Roman style.
He says he was burning it. Did the Romans do that? Did they burn their toilet paper?
No, the Romans used a stick.
Oh, yeah, I've actually heard of this. They would literally...
And vinegar.
Wasn't it also like a community stick?
Yeah, because there was no such thing as indoor plumbing per se.
Yeah, so everyone in the neighborhood is using the same stick to wipe their ass with. That's kind of weird. Oh, man.
Indoor plumbing... See, even I'm old enough to remember outdoor plumbing.
Oh, where you had like an outhouse or something?
Yeah.
12 cubed is weird.
Again, council estates, they were just full of outhouses.
Were they like community outhouses, like everyone used it?
No, there was one in everyone's backyard.
Oh, everyone had their own private porta potty, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Never really understood how that worked, but the houses were ancient. I mean, the house I lived in was older than the US. So.
Well, I'll tell you something. I don't know what 12 cubed is, but it's apparently 1728. Okay. Cool. So then we get 700 is equal to x cubed. Oh, divide by 3 though. Thank you, Seth. I almost forgot that. And then let's add 27 to that. 1755. And then this is all divided by 3. Okay, cool. And then solving for x cubed. So I'm going to multiply this by 3 on both sides. That's going to get me 2100 is equal to x cubed plus 1755. And then I'm going to subtract 1755. Oh, they want you to round it? That makes sense. Okay. This is... So it's 45 more to get to 1800. And then it's another 300 to get to 2100. So this is going to be 345 is equal to x cubed. And now they want us to round it to the nearest integer. Okay. That's kind of cool. 343 is not a perfect cube, but it is our favorite... well, 343 I think is. Yeah, 343 is Guilty Spark, right? Mr. Guilty Spark. 343 is that 7 cubed? Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Exactly. Shantrick says the difficulty scale is weird because questions 1 through 22 are easy, and then the last 3 are almost impossible. It's the same thing on the SAT. The SAT, bro, like the first 90% of the math questions are fucking cake. And then they get to the last 3 questions, which determines whether you get an 800, a 790, or like a 780. And those things are impossible. So whenever when someone asks me to help them get a better score on the SAT, I always want to judge like where they are. If they're at the point where they're just trying to eke out that last 30 or 40 points on the math section, then I say you have no reason to even really study the first 20 questions. You need to just focus on the last 3 and being able to knock those out, because those are the ones that you have to be able to do. It is a lot different now. Correct, but even with the modules, Seth, I noticed that it's the questions at the end of the module, and you are right that you have to get the ones right. Like, if you get the easy ones wrong, they won't even let you attempt the hard ones at the end. It's adaptive, I think, is what it is, which is annoying. So, in that case, you have to make sure you don't make dumb mistakes on the easy ones. But yeah, as Seth was... So, in order to figure out X, what cube gets us to 345, it helps to know that 7 cubed is equal to 343. I don't know if I would know that one off the top of my head. My highest one I tend to know is 5 cubed. So 5 cubed is equal to 125. 4 cubed is equal to 64. 3 cubed is 27. And then 2 cubed is equal to 8. I tend to top out here. But if you're really training to do well in these math competitions, you probably want to know up to, I'd say like 9 cubed maybe would be helpful. 243 is 3 to the 5th, which has a trick. What's the trick? Show us the trick, Seth. I'm curious. But anyways, yeah, this one's closest to 7, which I'm pretty sure is correct. So nice, good job. Oh, is it divisibility, really? Well, that's kind of cool. 243 is divisible by 3. I know that, right? Because that's 81, right? So 243 divided by 3 gets me 81. Oh, and that's your trick. Oh, because then this is 3 to the 4th. Aha. So then 3 to the 5th is equal to 243. That's smart, actually. I think that's very cool. What's up, Reki? And not the 343, yeah. Yeah, I don't know how you do the 343. You have to kind of know, like, 7 times 7 is equal to 49. And then this was what I was kind of showing Nick earlier, right? 7 times 49, if you don't want to do this the long way, you can do this the same thing as 7 times 50 minus 7 times 1. This we know is just 350, and 350 minus 7 is equal to 343. This is the easy way to do it. What is this? What are we watching here? What is this? Pick one. Oh, damn. That's tough. That's tough, man.
I know, right? That's why I posted it. It's just like,
Toys
even
R
I
Us.
can't choose.
I gotta pick the red pill. Sorry. Yeah. First of all,
Toys R Us. Where did you go?
I am a Nickelodeon person as well, and yeah, KB Toys was more my thing than Toys R Us. I don't know about Jolt and Surge. I never drank either of those. Reki says blue.
Neither did I.
What is WCW? Is that World Championship Wrestling?
Yeah, I think WWF bought them before they became WWE.
Yeah, they're all WWE now because it's now the worldwide wrestling entertainment. Seth says go find. It was so it's interesting. It was WWF, which was World Wrestling Federation, and then they were getting too much heat for it not being real. Which honestly, I didn't know it wasn't real until probably high school. I thought it was real wrestling.
That's not why. That's not why.
That's not why they changed it?
They had to change it from WWF because something called WWF already exists.
Oh, yes, the World Wildlife Foundation. With the
yeah,
pandas. Yeah, dude.
So we may possibly at the age of 12 have attacked one of their premises.
Oh, this is it. Dude, look how fucking happy this fucking panda is, dude. Yeah, this was the
Unfortunately, they're dumb.
Wait, pandas are dumb? Is that a thing?
I think they're really extinct now.
They probably would have been already if we didn't put them in freaking zoos and shit.
Yeah. Mondo said he went to a WWE event. Oh, wow.
I'm never gone.
It sure looks real as hell, but it's scripted. That's what I always wondered. How does someone become the WWE champion? Are you just the best actor? Like, are they improving it?
No clue.
From what I can gather, it's determined who wins, unless there's an accident.
Oh, it is. Okay, it is determined.
But the rest is just like, yeah, we're athletes, let's be athletic.
Ah, okay.
I don't think it's permanently scripted. I think it's just this person has to win because it's part of a larger storyline.
I see.
But then there have been instances where like accidents have happened and it's like someone's fallen out the ring, and it's like, oh well, the guy we wanted to win has fallen out the ring now.
Oh man, they're just like, oh, we screwed up.
Disqualified.
Yeah, you lose. Seth, wait, what's the easier way to do this? Sorry, you said 2 to the 12th. I was thinking about. Yeah, I know all those. I know what all those things are.
Base 2.
Yeah, base 2. I know up to 2048. Actually, I know up to 4096 because I'm a nerd and I love video cards, right? We all know we've all been chasing the rabbit of like 16 to 32 to 64 to like, oh my god, the AMD Radeon 9800 has 256 megabytes of video RAM. You were like,
That's dope.
and then we started getting to silly numbers like 512, 1024.
You see, again, I'm old enough to show my age there. I remember when it was just the entire RAM of a computer was in the low numbers.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, what was this? Or like the Commodore 64, right? If you want to get really
That was
old school.
that was just a thing because it was Commodore 64. But I just mean the RAM available in a machine was 16 kilobytes, and so you'd start counting.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I've got 32 kilobytes in this machine. It's amazing.
And we've talked about the floppy drives and zip drives and stuff. Yeah. 8 to the 4, that's the same thing as 2 to the 3rd to the 4th, which is the same thing as 2 to the 12th. Yeah, okay, cool. This is a cool trick. Yeah, people will do this with logarithms. Oh wow, Mondo said, okay, the athletes are left to choose about, okay, so cool. So the winners are determined, but they get to kind of ad-lib. It's kind of like improv, I guess. We have more RAM in our cell phones than the original supercomputers and such. Dude, this is why I start doubting if we actually went to the moon. Because it seems insane that we were able to do these calculations to like put a human on the moon with stuff that is, less powerful than this. Like that those are our supercomputers doing trajectories and stuff. And yet you were doing it all by hand, yeah, right?
The original trajectories were done by hand. Computers weren't even a thing. Computers
That's nuts.
were people.
That's nuts because like today we can't put humans on the moon. Or I guess we don't need to.
We should.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
This planet is fucked. It will burn. That's not.
That's
not an opinion.
There's no longer a drive, right? We don't have to beat the Russians or something, right? So that's why we don't really like try as hard to put people on the moon, Send all the psychos to Mars. Yeah, sign me up, dude.
The irony, like, send all the psychos to Mars, Keck. So that would include you, given the fact you used the word Keck.
You're getting called out, Mondo.
Disqualified.
I'm sorry, my 4chan brother, but
Yes, I know. Yeah, we're both from the internet. Okay. All right, let's do this question. The third term of a geometric series is 24, and the fourth term is 36. Determine the sum of the first 10 terms expressed as a fraction. Wow. Bitches league. What is this from? I don't even want to know what this is from, Sensation.
Have you never seen RoboCop, the original RoboCop?
No, I haven't seen the original RoboCop.
Oh, he just walks into the room and says, "Bitches leave." It's just such a weird piece of dialogue.
Oh my god! It reminds me of the Room. Who wrote The Room again? What was her name?
Tommy
Wiseau. Yeah, Tommy Wiseau. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, where the dialogue there where he's like, well, I got back from the doctor today. I definitely have breast cancer. There's so many great quotes from that film. Wait, are they asking us to add up the terms? Oh, they are. Okay, cool. So yeah, we do need this bit of information here, Reki. Disprove that 19 times 17 is 342. You want me to disprove it? Oh, okay. Try disproving it. I thought Vegeta was kind of a bitch, right? Isn't he kind of? Isn't he kind of like? He's kind of whiny, isn't he, Vegeta?
Vegeta's like ridiculously stoic to the point.
Oh, who? Oh, am I thinking? Who's the villain?
Which villain?
The main villain. Isn't it Goku versus Vegeta? Who's the one that talks about their scouter level, dude? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, Vegeta, yeah.
Yeah, dude. He's whiny, dude. This guy is stoic. He's pretty whiny. This guy. Who's this guy?
It's probably because you've only ever heard the English version where it is really
listen.
whiny because it's just cheap and nasty bastards playing a character they don't understand because they can't.
I see. Are you one of those purists who watches Dragon Ball Z in Japanese with the subtitles?
Oh, I don't need the subtitles, but I've been watching it since I was a kid without the subtitles. So.
Wow. That's a good way to learn a language too, probably. To just watch TV. I'm trying to find this term. I saw something. They were talking about it for. Oh, this is what I want. No, I don't want this. No. They can use AI now to take foreign films and morph the face to make it look like it's saying the English dub. And I think they were talking about doing it with Squid Games or something.
See, I've seen stuff like that, but it always looks really unnatural.
Right?
It kind of overly symmetrizes. That's not a word, is it?
Right, you're right. It tries to make the face perfect, but it's not, right? Like,
Yeah.
imperfections is what makes us human. Yeah.
Everything about the human body is imperfect.
That's true. Yeah, I always love when they try when they look at people. Have you seen like Symmetric Zuck? One sec. This one's too fucking funny, dude.
He looks like a frog now.
If you take half of someone's face and you perfectly put it on the other side, they end up looking like hilarious.
You've got to look away from the mirror as well.
Yeah. It is the lizard man. Okay. All right. A sub n, I believe. So A sub n is the term. The nth term is equal to A1, and then it's R to the n minus 1. This is how we define terms. Sorry, Automod. Oh, no, you can say bitch. That's okay. Sorry, Spindle. Yeah. Frieza is a bitch. Yeah, I don't know all these characters. I wasn't big into Dragon Ball. Okay, let's try to do this.
Frieza is evil.
Mr. Boo, all these people. I know the names. Third term. So A sub 3 is equal to A sub 1. Okay, so, Reki, anytime I see stuff like this, I like to write out what the terms are and fill in the numbers. So A sub 3, the third term, is going to equal to A sub 1, some ratio, and then it's to the 3 minus 1. And we know A sub 3 is equal to 24. Yeah, all right, let's do math. Yeah, we can talk more about Dragon Ball. Let me just do this one, and then we can talk more about Dragon Ball. The fourth term, that's A sub 4, is equal to A sub 1 R, and that's going to be 4 minus 1. And I know that is equal to 36. So that's cool. So now we have two equations here. 24 is A sub 1 R to the 3 minus 1, so that's R to the R squared. Do you get that, Reki? And then 36 is A sub 1 R to the 3. I see a system. I do too, Seth. Yep, this is a system. Because there are two things we don't know, right? I don't know A sub 1. I don't know R, okay? But I can solve for these. Similar to what we did earlier today when we had a systems of equations and we did the elimination method. Notice how we took one big equation and we subtracted it from the other one? Turns out you can do whatever you want with these equations, and we're going to divide them. We're not going to eliminate. I'm not going to eliminate. Well, it is kind of elimination, I guess, Seth, but it's slightly different.
See, there are some Americanisms I can accept, some that I even use myself, but systems of equations is one I can never get my head around.
It's a system. Like system is like a bunch of moving parts.
Yeah, everything is, though. That's the point.
We live in a system.
Simultaneous equation is something very specific, though.
Okay, you're right. Simultaneous equations does tend to make more sense because you're saying these equations exist at the same time, I guess, or the same variables.
But then system of equations. Well, every equation is a system, so...
You're right. No, that makes sense. It makes sense. I've heard it as simultaneous equations before, too. And
the other one is math. It's plural.
Oh, okay, bro. I will fight you on that hill, dude. What? No, it's not maths. Maths? What is maths?
Mathematics. So the plural is mathematics. If it was a singular, then it would be mathématique from the French.
Okay.
So then you could, but then that doesn't make any sense. I don't know.
So do you say do maths?
Yeah. Well, no, not do. Yeah, because do is a
Do you
contraction.
do math or you do maths?
I perform maths,
I perform maths. Wow.
which is weird.
Okay. Oh, spoos! Pop, pour, perform!
That's dope.
Okay, I'm going to show you the trick. Seth is coming up with a good way, which is substitution. The way I like to do this also is I'm going to take this whole equation, like equation 2, which is this, right? 36 is equal to a1 r to the third, and I'm going to divide it by the whole the whole first equation here, which is 24 is equal to a1 r squared. Watch what happens here. This is really cool. 36 over 24. This is a fraction I can reduce, right? So 36 over 24, 12 goes into those things, right? 12 goes into 36 3 times. 12 goes into 24 2. So that's the same thing as saying 3/2. And then here, if I do this over this, right, spindle 1.5, I can cancel the a1s. a1 over a1, this shit goes away. Goodbye. And then I'm left with r to the third over r squared. Now, this goes back to what I think James's question was yesterday, which is, what do I do with exponents that are being divided, right? Or things with exponents that are being divided. I subtract these exponents, right? This is r to the 3 minus 2, which is the same thing as r to the first. So this gets me right away what r is equal to. Exactly, yeah. Yes, r is 3/2. I think in your method, exactly. Yeah. You got to make sure to do the if you do it the other way, if you do this divided by this, you would get r to the -1 is equal to 2/3. Yep, that happens. This is, I call this elimination. I feel like this is an elimination method. But instead of subtracting the equations from each other, we're dividing them. You could substitute. So you could do this. You have 24 is equal to, what is it, a1 r squared. And then 36 is equal to a1 r to the third. You could isolate. So for instance, you could solve for a1 here. Say a1 is equal to 24 over r squared. And then you could plug that into here. So then you get 36 is equal to 24 over r squared r to the third. These cancel to just get you r, and then you got to divide this over, and you get 36 over 24 is equal to r, so you get 3/2 equal to r. This works as well. It does. It's okay. This is a technique that will come up more frequently in higher level maths. So you want to get comfortable using it now. Substitution is cool. Substitution is fucking clunky though. Using this on more complex polynomials and higher level math courses is going to be a no.
No.
You're not going to want to do it. So it behooves you to try to learn how to do it this way. You can always use either spindle. Yeah, you're totally cool. You can. But in the same way that, I could, eat my pizza with a fork, or I could just eat my pizza with my hands. Like, one way is more conventional and easier, and it's not the fork. I prefer the division. I do too. Anyways, but we're not done. All right, because yes, we got R. Great, awesome. R's great. Yeah, cool.
Perfect.
We still need to get A1. And the reason why is I'm eventually going to need those things for this. Okay. So, we don't need A1? I believe we do. I believe we need it for here, dog. We need the first term. I don't think use this formula. I also need that, because then I need the nth term. I still need A1. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do. What does it say in the description? Yeah, when the first term, but the number of terms is not shown. Yeah. Yeah, you still need them. A1's gonna be key. I agree. So we're gonna do it. We're gonna, and you can sub it into whatever fucking one you want. I'm gonna do it into this one because it's easier because it's r squared, right? So I'm gonna say, cool. 24 is equal to A1, and then this is r, which is 3/2 squared. Do some mathsies. This is 24 is equal to A1. And then this is going to be 9/4. And then we're going to multiply this over, the inverse of it. So multiply by 4/9. Multiply by 4/9. It's kind of ugly, because what is this? 4 times 24 is 96. 96/9 is equal to A1. Cool. All right. Now we have everything we want, because we want to find the sum of the first 10 terms, which we can use with this equation right here. So, 10.6 continued? What's 10.6 continued? So, plugging this in, first term is A1, so that's 96/9. R was 3/2. And then we're going to the 10th power because we want the 10th term. -1 all over 3/2 -1. I don't believe you can do this by hand. I don't know what 3/2 of the 10th is. So we're going to use the handy dandy calculator to do this one. So yeah, you can't do this by hand, unfortunately. Because first of all, like 96/9 is ugly, dude. Yeah. 96/9 times yes, Seth, you do, but 2 to the 10th is not fun. And then dividing those two and then subtracting by 1, it's horrendous. Yeah, this is 10 -1. Cool. And then we're going to divide this by 1/2. So that gets me 1208. And did they want the nearest integer? Oh, they want it as an exact fraction. Oh, ew. Really? Damn. What's up, Reki? What's going on, dog? Yeah, I forgot. This is actually kind of really annoying. What can we simplify? I can divide both these things by 3. That's 32/3. Because it's r -1 spindle. R is 3/2. 3/2 -1 is 1/2. Yeah, okay. So we can rewrite this as 1/2. Maybe we're gonna have to use yeah, I think Seth's right. We're gonna have to do some weird things here. Oh, this hurts my brain. They want it as an exact fraction? Really? That's so ugly.
You done messed up, Aaron!
No, God!
Yes, the reciprocal will happen eventually there. This is what hurts me, because I have to do 3 to the 10th over 2 to the 10th minus 1. So that's minus 2 to the 10th over 2 to the 10th. Okay. So that says I don't need to. Well, we'll see. Okay, but yeah, if I divide by a fraction, it's the same thing as multiplying by 2. So this is going to be 64/3. And then it's 3 to the 10th minus 2 to the 10th all over 2 to the 10th. Sure, that just gets me 3 to the 9th, though. That doesn't really help me out that much. But yeah, Seth brings up a good point. 64 is the same thing as 2 to the 6th. So this will at least cancel out. This will go away. And you'll get a 4 down here. So now I'm left with 3 to the 10th minus 2 to the 10th over, and then 3 times 2 to the 4th. This is still messy though, Seth. Okay, he wants to do this. This is also this is a difference of squares. If we really want to start like using our brain here. Whenever you have a squared minus b squared, this is the same thing as. I don't want to split the fractions though, Seth, because I want an exact fraction. I want a single fraction, so I don't want to split these. I want to keep the denominator as it is. What's up, Fembox? Does math frac work? Yeah, it probably does. Let's do it. So he's talking about like you can tell it to do the answer. Oh, it didn't actually. It didn't like that. I don't know what that was. Sorry. So a squared minus b squared is the same thing as a plus b times a minus b. Okay. And so what I can do, I'm just trying to reduce these to like nicer numbers. I'm going to write this as 3 to the 5th to the 2nd minus 2 to the 5th to the 2nd. Yeah. So a squared minus b squared is a plus b times a minus b. And instead of writing 3 to the 10th, I'm writing it as 3 to the 5th to the 2nd. Because the exponents multiply, right? So this is going to get me 3 to the 5th minus 2 to the 5th, parentheses, 3 to the 5th plus 2 to the 5th, parentheses. And then this is all over 3 times 2 to the 4th. Exactly. Now, what Seth went over earlier, right, is that 3 to the 5th we know is 343. 2 to the 5th is 32. So now this is much more manageable to do by hand. Because now this is 343 minus 32 times 343 plus 32 all over 3 times 2 to the 4th is 16. So over 48. Exactly. Good. And now this is doable. This I can do on a calculator. So we do 343 minus 32 times, make sure you put parentheses, 343 plus 32 Fembox, what did you get? You got 58025. I'm getting double that. Why am I getting double that? I'm getting 116625 over 48. Let's see who's right though. That does okay. We're missing a factor 2 somewhere. Fuck, where'd I miss the factor 2? Yeah, isn't it? Is it? Well, it's this. This part is nasty. He expressed it as an exact fraction. Why am I off by a factor of 2? Yeah, 3 to the 10th and 2 to the 10th are just like not nice. You did 2 to the 9th, not 2 to the 10th. Yeah, okay. No. Oh, okay. So wait, am I wrong? I think I'm wrong somewhere. Yeah. All right, let me just make sure I got this right. So it was 96 over 9, and then it was 3 halves to the 10 minus 1 over... Okay, thank you, Femvox. Sorry. Yeah, where did I do that? You changed the 32 over 3 into 2. Oh, I fucked up.
Disqualified.
Oh, damn, dude, that's so sad. Yeah, thank you so much, sir, Femvox. Thank you.
Oh, no.
Okay. Here was a mistake here, guys. I wrote 32 as 2 to the 6. This is sad. Yeah, okay. Anyways. Yes.
Fuck.
This is 2 to the 5th. So this becomes... this becomes to the 5th. Okay, cool. Alright, I think we got it. 5th. 5th. Don't make Rick cry. Okay, and then this here is over 96, I believe. Right? Okay, so let's see if that works. One, 2, 1, 4.84. Damn, we're still off somewhere though, man. What did I mess up here? That should have just reduced my answer by 1 though, man. What did I do? It should have reduced my answer by half. Yes, it's an old 4chan joke. Shit happened. Yeah, good cut. Yeah, check the Femvox. I'm still off though, man. I don't like being off. Do we do that right? 3 to the 5th is 343, right? Oh, 3 to the 5th is 243.
No.
Oh my god. So many errors today. Sorry. Yeah, well, sorry. 343 is something. Whatever. Okay. Sorry, I was getting my head miscombobulated. Here we go. Okay, 243 minus 32. Okay. Times 243 plus 32. Yeah, it's 7 to the 3rd is 343. Thanks, Endar. Yeah, okay, cool. 58025 divided by 96. Wait. Oh, shit. Now we're getting a much different answer. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Pain. There's so much pain here today. But okay, so now I have 58025, but divided by 96. Which is wrong. Right, yeah, right. Now, Femvox got 58025 over 48, which is correct. He got the right answer. Oh, the algebra in this, dude. It's just a pain. It's a pain in my life. Right, yeah, times 2. We're off by factor 2. All right, we got to hunt down the factor 2. We're going to figure it out. It's around here. Okay, divide both things by 3. 32, 3, cool. 3 to the 10th, 2 to the 10th, minus 2 to the 10th over 2 to the 10th, cool. I'm going to combine. I'm going to write 32 as 2 to the 5th. Oh. We forgot about the 1/2 here. I was actually... Okay. Actually, Femvox, I was correct. I was correct writing this as 2 to the 6th. Because the 1/2 came up. So actually the 2 to the 6th was not correct. That was not the mistake. The mistake was the 243 here. Yeah. Okay, so then this is 2. This goes away. This is the 4th. This is to the 4th. Yeah. No, you're good. You're good, Femvox, because also, like, that's my bad for not showing how this step came about. Like, just throwing that up there, not showing it. Yeah, that's... I doubted myself. But you're right. You're at least... You pointed me into the direction of this is wrong. It's too funny. We have so many, like, factors of 2 in just different places that are just messing things up. Okay. There we go. Now the answer is 58,025 over 48. And we're done. Yes.
Damn, man, look at that, look!
That one hurt my brain. Yeah, let me try the calculator. You're right. I did like that question. Never forget Dirt Man. Who's Dirt Man? But yeah, if we have this answer right here, if I do math to fraction, it doesn't work. It doesn't pull it up. What up, Pen?
Very nice.
Yeah, we're just like, we're having some pain here with algebra today.
Let's see Paul Allen's card.
Yes, good job, Penn Center. What's up, dude? Shout out to Penn Center. He's a really good friend of ours. Love it. Yes, I will disprove that. I'll disprove that, Seth. Let me help with Darsh's question out real quick. And Darsh's next. Yeah, shout out to Penn Center. He's an awesome math streamer friend of ours. Who does lots of cool stuff. And I think you had a stream today. Did you have a stream today? Or you have a stream tomorrow? Yeah, good to see you, Reki. If you go to the calendar that Penn Center has organized for us, we can see when Penn is streaming next. Penn Center streamed today with Zach. They were doing linear algebra. Nice, linear algebra, cool. Oh, Phobos is doing a code roast. Oh fuck, I want to go see this. Okay, here. Let's finish up some questions and then we're gonna go rate. Is Phobos streaming right now? Is he still streaming? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, we'll go raid him after this. Here, let's finish up some math questions and then I want to go see what Phobos is doing because I love code roasts and I think it's Jeff's code, isn't it? I'm taking that. What are you taking, Cosmic?
Impressive.
Okay, cool. All right, here. I do have till the hour to be here, but I want to go watch Phobos. But we'll do everyone's questions while they're here. So I'll do this, and I'll do the disproving thing for you, Seth. But then we'll go raid Phobos. I still got an integral for you, and Shantrick still has one too. Okay, all right, we'll take some time. Whatever, we'll have some fun. Okay. Here's a Darsh's question. Okay, so here, what's up?
What about my questions?
And Nick's questions. All right, whatever. We'll be here for a while. We're not going anywhere. I legit have to go in an hour. I have to legit leave in an hour.
Okay.
Because I have another student I have to teach for rent money. Okay.
Nice.
For a polynomial p of x, the value of p of 3 is -2. Which of the following must be true of p of x? X minus 5 is a factor. X minus 2 is a factor. X plus 2 is a factor. The remainder when p of x is divided by x minus 3 is -2. I think it's answer choice D. I remember this being like some weird like rule. Is it called the remainder theorem? Remainder theorem? It's the factor remainder theorem. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. It's fucking cool, actually. I really like this one. Let me see if someone has, like... Yeah, here we go. I forget exactly why it works, though, Pen. But, yeah, if you have a polynomial that's divided by a binomial. Binomial is a factor, basically, like x minus a. The remainder you get is equal to p of a. All right, so let's see how that works. Okay, sorry. So yeah, it's something like that. Okay. So if you have a function which is equal to a factor, let's say x minus 2. Well, in this case, it's x minus 3. Let's just say x minus 3 times the smaller part of the function, which would be q of x, plus some remainder, which does not depend on x. Oh, okay, cool. Yes. If you plug in 3, this whole thing goes away. And all you're left with is the remainder. This remainder is what happens if you divide your function. Like, let's divide everything by x minus 3, for instance. If you divide a polynomial by a factor, you're usually going to get something plus, and then you say, like, the remainder divided by what the thing was you were dividing by. Then, if you were to multiply x minus 3 back onto both sides, this would go away. And if you plug it in for x, this goes away. And you're just left with the remainder. This is very cool. Yeah, this is a very, very cool explanation. Yeah. So, I mean, this is what the answer is. Reason why immediately I would say this is not true. So p of 3 is -2. Okay, so p of 3 is equal to -2. I could say my function is whatever, 1 minus x, right? I can say this is my function. I could just say, okay, cool. Well, p of x is equal to 1 minus x. Well, then when I plug in 3, right, I get -2. So this doesn't have to be true. This doesn't have to be true. This doesn't have to be true. So it has to be this one. But yeah, it has to do with if you... Yeah, the algebra is really cool behind this. I do like this. But if you have some polynomial... Let's say, for instance, you have... Yeah, let's say we have... Let's just do it. Let's just say, for instance, x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2. And then let's divide both sides here. Right? Let's divide this by... What did they want us to divide it by? X minus 3. I want to make sure I don't pick the right one. Yeah, let's divide this by x minus 3. If I were to do this, right, in this land of long division, right? Right, divide by x minus 3. You get this is x squared. This is x cubed minus 3x squared. These go away. And then you're left with remainder 2. So, yes, yeah. Did we do that right? Yeah. You can use synthetic or whatever. I'm just showing you, right? If you have a polynomial, let's say, which is x cubed minus 3x squared plus 2, and let's say you divided it by this, by x minus 3, right? You know what to do with this remainder, right? Your whole solution then becomes this plus this over this, right? Plus 2 over x minus 3, right? So we can say, cool, look at this. X cubed minus 3x squared plus 2 all over x minus 3 is equal to x squared plus 2 over x minus 3, right? If I multiply both sides now by x minus 3, let's multiply this all by x minus 3. This will go away, right? And then you're going to get left an x minus 3 over here, right? So then I would get, okay, cool. X cubed minus 3x squared plus 2 is equal to x minus 3 times x squared plus 2, right? And this was the remainder when we divided by x minus 3. Now, since this was the function, right, this is f of x. If I want to figure out what f of 3 is, right, I could plug 3 into all these things, right? Which, well, you don't have to plug it in here. Which isn't too bad right now. But if it was a bigger polynomial, this becomes a huge mess that you don't want to deal with. But look what happens. Because I know that this thing, when I divided by x minus 3, got me this, x squared plus a remainder. When 3 goes into this 3 minus 3 then goes to 0. So this whole thing goes away. I don't even care what this is. And all you're left with is the remainder. So that's why f of 3 is equal to the remainder, which equals 2. And it's the remainder of dividing f of x by x minus 3. Does this make sense? Yeah, I mean, again, you can do all this stuff. This is always like the formal math definition they show, which will make sense to some people because they just understand math language. But I find a lot of times that I need to see an example and see real numbers. Nothing against variables. They're still real numbers too. But once I see that, I'm like, oh, I see 3 minus 3. This goes away. And you're just left with what the remainder is when you plug in 3 into here and when you plug in 3 into here. Example learner? Yeah, for sure. I think a lot of people are. And again, this is why before ChatGPT, a lot of kids paid for Chegg to like do their homework. Like Chegg is a website that has worked examples of it's basically a big database of a lot of homework questions that have been done. And I used to tell kids that like I loved using Chegg to learn, because if I could see an example of how someone did a question, I could reverse engineer how it was done and then do it on another question. The problem is using Chegg to just directly copy paste what the answer is, and then you don't learn anything. Yeah. Spoken like a true physicist. Yes, we physicists, we don't like the variables. We want real numbers.
That's dope.
Not as much as the engineers do. The engineers only deal with real numbers, and they think pi is equal to 3. Exactly. Worth math scores were in classes where I was unable to figure out examples. Yeah, 100%. It gets harder to find examples for things when you get into like proof-based classes, because you can kind of see, I guess, patterns in how proofs are solved, but a lot of stuff tends to be pretty specific, and it's hard to do it. A roughly spherical cal. Yeah, all tools can help or harm. 100%. Yeah, and so I say the same thing now with ChatGPT. You can use ChatGPT to learn if you know what you're doing, which is have it try to attempt to solve a question, look at what it's doing step by step. Also, you need to double check it because it makes mistakes, especially with math. But if you can at least see the framework of how it's doing things, you can learn a lot. Yeah. The spherical cal is legendary. Anyways, that's a good question, Adar. I hope that makes more sense to you. I always remember seeing that property and being like, wait, what the remainder theorem? Why does that work? It's very cool. That's dope.
That's dope.
Where's Mondo, dude? Mondo, where you at? Okay. Let's see. Seth, what did you want to do, Seth? You had an integral you wanted me to solve? Okay, here we go. He says disprove. Okay, I'm talking about proofs. Disprove 19 times 17 equals 342 by divisibility. Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks. Yeah, glad Darcy got it. Yeah, you're good. Think about the factors. Okay. 19 and 17 are prime, so they don't have any factors. But I can think about it this way, right? So this is 2 and 171, right? They're also odd. Yeah, okay, this is the big one, Seth. What? Yeah. 9 times 7 will never get you 2. Right? $342 has my factor that makes this simple. 342 has a 3 in it. Does it? Where's the 3? Is this 3 and 57? Yeah, right? 3 and 57, 150, 171. And then I do believe 57 is prime. 3 times 114. Oh, wait. That can't be. Well, yes. 57 is prime. Okay. Yeah. 19 times 17 is equal to 2 times 3 times 57. Right. And the key thing here is that these have no factors. And they don't show up here either. 342 has 9 in it? Oh, you're so right, Pen. This is the same thing as 3 times 19.
My man.
Yes. You know what, Pen, you get a save for that, dude. I wish I was better at... Not I wish I was... one thing I want to get better at is instantly recognizing whether a number is prime or not. So it's 2 times 3 times 3 times 19. Yeah, this is the key thing. This is equal to 19 times 17. Ah, okay. So, yeah, here's the cool thing. All right, so the 19 matches up, Seth, right? 19 matches up. But then this turns out to be 18. And this is 17. Which does not work. Oh, God. No. Yeah. So these don't work. So that's why it's not. Cool. That's a cool question, Seth. Okay, Nick, what's up? Do you have some TrackMan questions for us to go through? You got anything? You got any new ones you want to send us?
It's all in the
Where's
DM.
that? You just DM'd me it too. All right, let's see.
Not
I'm
just
the
now.
TrackMan.
Yo.
I'm the TrackMan. Where'd you send it to me? Nick. There we go. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Okay, let's do it. Dude, what is this question, dude? What? Okay, loading in. These are practice questions, Pen, that, was it TrackMan Worker exam?
Mm-hmm.
I am, yeah. It's this book. It's the TrackMan Track Worker examination that Nick is taking.
I just got an email and like text message, the location and everything.
Yeah.
It's on March 16th. They delayed it a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, so we love the questions Penn Center from this book because they're just hilariously indicative of like the 1980s. Like they haven't been updated in forever.
Yes. 2018 version is the exact same as 2024.
Where was the one with the salary, dude? The salary like cracked me up, dude. I didn't know what a TrackMan was either. Honestly, you're not dumb, Spindle. TrackMan is someone who works with trains. I'm guessing.
The tracks specifically and nothing else.
Just the tracks. Yeah.
Yeah, like removing, replacing, checking them, and God knows what else.
Where was the one?
Let me send you.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. There was one question that was talking about like the salary of a TrackMan worker, and it said that the yearly salary was like $24,000. It's like, oh God, 24,000. You're not gonna go anywhere there. Okay, let's see this one. The weight is to be raised by means of the rope attached to the truck. If the truck moves forward 36 feet, the weight will rise how many feet? Wow. This is actually pretty cool.
Somehow I figured it out. I don't know how though.
Okay.
If anyone is curious, I googled it before.
This is what. So track workers do switch maintenance, vegetation control. Okay, so they deal with the plants. Operating machinery, reporting issues, railroad lines, rail yards. It's cool, man, dude. You know, I wanted to be a... I loved Thomas the Tank Engine growing up, so I wanted to be a... Conservation
to
of
be
trucks.
honest, to be honest, that shit terrified me, bro. That shit gave me nightmares. The faces scared the shit out of me.
Yeah,
I don't know how
they're
that's
kind of
for
weird.
kids, bro. Nah.
Let's look at track worker salary. I hope it's more than 24K right now.
I hope so too.
Okay, here we go. In California, the average salary for a track worker is 47K. Right.
$23 an hour. Huh.
Uh-huh. That's not bad. I mean, it's not great, but it's not bad. It's a living wage. And honestly, for people in your generation, dude, I just wrote a LinkedIn article on this. If you want to go like add me on LinkedIn so that we can be friendsies. I've been making a point of it to write out more and more articles about things, but I wrote this article about NEETs. Do you know what NEETs are, Nick? Have you heard of this before?
Nope.
Not in education, employment, or training. It's a description for a lot of people your age these days, Nick.
And me.
And well, it's okay. You're at least trying to get a job, but they're checked out of education, they're checked out of employment, and they're checked out of training. They just want to sit at home and like play video games all day. So,
Me.
yeah. So you're doing something to fix this, Nick, which is like you're trying to take an exam to get a job, which I applaud. I think it's a great thing because 20% of your generation doesn't do shit. They just sit at home and play video games. And so, again, I applaud this. I applaud that, you know, because you're done with school and stuff, and you don't know what to do next. So you're at least
Well, I
studying
still got
for an exam.
college.
You still got college, I guess. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Pen.
I'm thinking of going soon. So.
Pen, did you? Yeah, let me see. Pen followed me. Where is it? Oh, send me a connection request, Pen. Follows are cool, but yeah, you can send me a connection or something if you want to be professionally affiliated with me. But yeah, I'm trying to do more on LinkedIn so that people take me seriously. Yeah.
Send
Or
the
I'll show it later. Okay.
link to it. To your
I did. I put the link. I put the link in. Or you want me to put it here? Yeah, here.
in Discord. Yeah.
You might need a LinkedIn to read that, but yeah, it's an article I wrote. I'm trying to write an article a week about my findings in education and kind of like my opinions on things. So, people like Penn Center, people who are a little bit more involved in education, you know, if you guys have any suggestions or ideas about things, I think it's cool to just get the information out there. At least build a presence on this godforsaken platform, which is
Surprise, motherfucker.
LinkedIn. I fucking hate
I actually
LinkedIn.
can see it. You don't need a account.
Sweet. Okay, there you go. All right. So, let's talk about this question, though. All right, so the truck is moving forward by 36 feet, okay? So it's going forward this way 36 feet.
Mhm.
This is kind of a physics question, honestly.
Yeah. If only I had those kind of questions.
So let's think about it. So if the rope is moving 36 feet, right, and it's fixed here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That means that a certain amount of it is going to have to, like, move, okay? Let's actually first think about... Fuck the truck. We don't care about the truck right now. Let's just think about, like, pulling up rope right here. Let's think about pulling right here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
If I pull this up by 1 foot, how much do you think this thing goes up?
1 foot.
So it's actually half a foot, okay? Because in order for this thing to go up, you need both sides of this rope to go up by a certain amount, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So if I pull this up, if I pull this in total by 2 feet, what will happen is this amount will shorten by 1 foot, and this amount will shorten by 1 foot.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to shorten
So
by
it's
the same
equal
amount
on
on the
both
left and
sides.
the it's equal on both sides, right? This is a weird
Uh-huh.
question, honestly. Like, dude, if this was asked on a math exam, most kids would not get this. It's a physics thing. But
I
yeah,
divided by 2. That's it.
divided by
That's
2 is
what-
correct. It's correct. It has to do with and pulleys are super cool. This is why pulleys are super cool. Because are these called complex machines or simple machines? They're called something. But pulleys are things that we came up with as like humans, the same way we came up with like the wheel and inclined planes. Pulleys are really smart ways to make it easier to lift heavy things. It's a simple machine. Okay, cool. Yeah. Like a lever. Yeah, like a lever. Lever's another good one, right? You know, if you ever want to like pry something off, right? You put a bar down and you like pry it out. Yeah.
How do you pronounce it? Lever or lever?
Lever's okay too. Whatever. I say lever.
Is it the same thing?
It is the same thing.
Oh, okay.
But pulleys work the same way. So if you pull this rope up, by 2 feet, the weight will come up by 1 foot. Now, here's the cool concept here. The amount of force that you have to exert in order to pull this weight up, if let's say, for instance, you're pulling on the pulley upwards, is half the amount of force if you were to just literally stick a rope here and then try to pull it up yourself. Yeah, this is why it's called a simple machine. Because it reduces the amount of force that you need to pull this thing up at the expense of you having to pull it a longer distance. And if you really want to get nerdy about why this is, it's because the energy, which is the work done on an object, is equal to the force times the distance, okay? There is a certain amount of energy associated with lifting a weight up a certain height, h. And that energy is equal to mgh, and it's constant. No matter how you do it. It does not matter how you take this weight from the ground and put it up to a height h. It always takes a certain amount of energy. But that energy, which is also called the work that you have to do on something, is equal to the force times the distance. So, if you double the distance that you're applying a force, you only need half the force. And that's what's happening with a pulley. Is we are doubling the amount of rope I have to pull, but then I am having the amount of force or tension I have to pull on that rope. It's a physics thing. That's where this comes from. It's super cool. It's how, for instance, back in the 16 and 1700s, we were able to like get crazy heavy things on like boats and stuff. And it's how cranes work, for instance. Cranes work by the same concept. So yeah, this is why I love physics, man, because like physics kind of explains the underlying like matrix simulation part of like why our world does weird shit. Like to me, it seems kind of weird, right? That a pulley makes things half as easy, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
You're like, why? And then if you start inspecting like work energy, you're like, oh, okay, cool, twice the distance, half the force. Yeah.
Oh, is it because the circle itself and the rope both are using it at the same time, so the weight gets distributed?
Per se, yeah. So there is a tension here, right? There's a tension in the rope between where it's fixed and this part of the wheel, and there's also a tension here between the wheel and like where I pull things up. The real Colonel's asking me about time travel. What do I think about time travel? Time travel's real. It's been proved real. We can, we've done it. We can totally travel into the future. You just have to go really, really quickly. We haven't done that. You can't go in the past yet. But they've done this. They've taken.
But it just it would just fuck up the world, would it not? Like,
dude, they've done it with atomic.
It would have had some major backlash.
It's called this. It's called whatever, the half Keating experiment. And so basically, what it said was that they took these atomic clocks. So these are super accurate clocks, and they put them on airplanes and they flew them around the world a couple times. And what they found was that the clock on the airplane was running forward compared to the clock on the ground. Exactly. Yeah. It proves relativity. So yeah. So when
send me that, what the hell?
So when people tell me, is time travel possible? I'm like, in the forward direction it is. Yeah. Because then then Real saying a black hole is impossible doors that may open up to new uses of quantum mechanics. That's a lot of fancy buzzwords that has a very open-ended question. Black holes have all sorts of kind of interesting properties. Black holes don't let light escape, right? And so that starts to mess up a lot of our conventional understandings of things. I personally don't think we're ever going to be able to measure a black hole because you would die trying to do it. So
Is there a way to destroy a black hole?
no, a black hole is a void, is what it is. But was it? In terms of quantum mechanics and quantum computers, this was actually a cool thing that Microsoft just put out today. Again, I found out this because of LinkedIn. Where's his post? I think he just did it today or something. Where's Satya's post? Here he goes. Okay, cool. So Satya said, most of us grew up learning there are three types of matter that matter. Solid, liquid, and gas. Today that changed. I got kind of upset by this. Because he's forgetting plasma.
Surprise, motherfucker.
He like fucked up, dude. What? Anyways, my whole PhD's in plasma physics. So like, what? He said there's only solid, liquid, and gas. I'm like, bro, there's also plasma. Anyways, the real thing about it, this is the first quantum computer, apparently, that Microsoft has developed.
Damn.
It's called the Majorana 1. Yes. And I mean, if you get past all the, I don't know, the marketing bullshit, they're basically using topological semiconductors to do some really cool calculation stuff. And they made it look pretty. I'm glad that it's gold. I mean, I'm happy about that. It's not about hyping tech. It's about building technology that truly serves the world. Sure, Satya. Sure, dog. This is about hyping tech. You know, like whenever you go to have a conversation with someone and they say like, I don't want to be an asshole, but I'm like, you're about to be a fucking asshole. You're just stating the obvious.
Oh, bro.
It's not about hyping tech. It's about building technology that truly serves the world. This is what I hate about LinkedIn. Why would you say it? Just say it's cool. It is cool. Just be like, yo, this is dope. Like, hell yeah, hype it up, dude. Don't put a rubber stamp on this thing saying it's gonna whatever truly serve the world. Like, what? No, it's gonna truly serve it's gonna truly serve the pockets of some fucking stock investors is what it's gonna do. But the red and gold is beautiful. Yes.
At least it's not green.
At
Like
least.
all the motherboards for some reason.
Yeah.
Why is all motherboards
Why are
green?
PCBs green? That's a good question, actually. I don't know. It's probably some sort of acid thing or something. They don't have to be green. PCBs can be whatever color they want.
Oh,
I think it was-
really?
Oh yeah, you can get like blue PCBs. You can get purple ones.
What the hell? I've never heard this before.
Do you believe black holes can allow for time travel? I believe they can. Well, so time is not a. The problem is like you gotta like kind of define what time is. The time that like we call time is a linear line, right? It's a path, and it only goes forward. If you start getting into like relativity and all sorts of weird cosmological stuff, time is kind of like a blanket, right? And if the blanket folds and there was a black hole connecting two sides of the blanket, then technically you could skip between time or something. But this is all, I don't know, it's just like we're black hole, time travel. Do I believe it? Yeah, sure, maybe. I don't think it's gonna get proven. I don't think this is getting proven in my lifetime. Like I'm gonna be really dead before like we come up with some way to measure this. But it's cool. It's a cool concept. So this blanket can be thought of as like space-time continuum, and they're like, well, what if it folded over? And what if a black hole was connecting two ends of the sheet? Then yeah, cool. Time travel would be possible. It's cool. It's cool to dream. I think it's very cool to dream about these types of things and to think about them. I could never get into it from a physics scientist point of view because you can't measure any of this. At least not right now. And in my mind, not anytime soon. So I have a hard time with pursuing things that I can't measure. It's a lot of astronomy and cosmology is a bunch of people saying, just trust me, bro. I think it's this. I'm like, cool, man. Whatever. Yeah, maybe it is. But you don't know that. Okay, let's try to do some more math. Because I do have to go in 10, 15 minutes. Okay, the circle shown has been divided into 5 unequal size areas. 1/8 of the area is shown. What? Excuse me?
I think this is just guessing.
Oh, they just want to know which one is an 1/8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So what I thought to myself was like V, W, and Z can't be right. So what's left is X and Y, and X is the only one that's left in the multiple choice.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay, well, first of all, this makes a 90-degree angle. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If something makes a 90-degree angle, then it describes a quarter of the area. Okay.
Oh.
Right? If you were to cut a pizza pie, right,
Mhm.
into quarters like this, right?
Oh.
Each one of these quarters would be
Damn.
90 degrees. Yeah, well, let's see. So it's definitely not W, because that's a quarter. It's definitely not V. So if this is a quarter, what does it need to be, an 1/8? So it needs to be half of this. It needs to be half of this. Right? Thanks for the follow, Bakasum. How do you know discrete math? I will donate. Wow.
Discrete math.
I can try. I know people that do know discrete math, and maybe you can donate for me referring them to you. But yes, Penn Center does. Penn Center is actually a math professor of stuff that does discrete math. But there's a list of all our math streamer friends. If you want to, yeah, it depends what it is. Endar's another very smart people. We have a lot of smart people in this stream that can help you. If you want to join our Discord, and then there's a channel here, which I'll show you, which is called Help Screenshots. And if you post your screenshot in here, we'll do it on the stream. And then if we can solve it, you can definitely donate. That would be helpful. Yeah, Femvox is really good. We have a lot of really, like, I call them the Chads. That's what Penn Center dubbed them as, the math Chads. We have a lot of really high-powered math people in our stream right now. Okay, in 5. Okay, he's gonna do it in 5 minutes. Okay. All right, chat. We're gonna see if we can do some discrete math to win a donation from somebody. Okay.
What is that?
Discrete math. It's a high-level math class. It's where you start talking about math in terms that you're probably not familiar with. It's like sets and like groups, and it's kind of hard for me to explain exactly what it is. But if I see the question, we can kind of think about it. Anyways, this is a quarter. We know this is a quarter. So I need to figure out what half of that is. How much is the donation? Yeah, there we go. He's like, so I got to figure out what half of this looks like. It's definitely not Z. I don't think it's Z.
Yeah.
So then the question is whether it's X or Y. That's honestly a toss-up. I'm going to say it's X. The reason why I'm going to say it's X... Okay, do you see how this makes a 90-degree angle?
Yes.
Okay, so that describes a quarter. So an 1/8 would be half of that. Okay? But half of that is not Y. Y is too big, right?
Damn.
Yeah. Get out that protractor. I mean, we could take out the protractor. You want to take out the protractor?
I forgot how to use one. What the hell?
Could use the protractor.
I loved using them when I was little.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best way. Why not Z? Because Z is less than half of it. So again, this quadrant right here makes a quarter. And so if something was an 1/8, it would be exactly half of that. So it really should be this, which is not Z. That's too small. And it's not Y because that's too big. But X looks kind of just right. So Z is 1/16. I'm kind of okay with that. Yeah, I would say Z is 1/16. because it looks like it's half of the half. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, that one's X.
My man.
Okay. Let's see. You know how to add things. I'm not gonna do that again. Dude, what? Look at these questions.
I send you all kinds of questions.
Okay. Let me see what Seth said. Seth said he posted an integral. Where's the integral, Seth? Where'd you post it? Oh, Jesus. Where is the integral? Oh, there's a repost. Okay, one sec. Let me see. I'll see if we can do it real quick. Where to send? Okay, so in our Discord, if you go to this channel called Help Screenshots, you see this on the left, like help Screenshots. You can just post the screenshot in there. And there's the Discord. Yeah. Just post a screenshot in here, and we'll do it. Let me see what Seth's... Oh, let me give you a bond coin too while you're at it. Nick, I forgot to do that for you. Yeah, we got a lot of experts here that know things in math that can help. It'd be like the Avengers like showing up or something, dude. Math Avengers. Okay, 5 times the integral from 3 to 5 of ln of x minus 2 plus 2 times the integral from 0 to 2 of g of x squared Mavengers minus 2.
Nice.
Is the same as that when g of x equals that? Oh, as the same as what? Oh, you want to see what it is? Oh, okay, cool. Nice. What's up, Alex? You found our stream, dude. And then what? You said g of x. Oh, this is ugly. G of x is equal to 5x squared minus... I'm going to say plus 2x minus 2 all over x. It's a neat answer, he says. Okay. Well, I'll trust you on that. Avengers assemble. Yeah, let's see if the question comes in. He's probably got to figure his way through Discord. I want to make maybe like a Google form thing that people in Twitch can just like a webhook maybe pen where like people can just submit something to a link and then it would pop up in Discord. That way, I know it's some people that find us on Twitch and YouTube don't necessarily have stuff. Oh, well, yeah. We do chemistry. We do a lot of chemistry. Yeah, I teach chemistry all the time. Yeah. And then, what is this? This is... Yours would definitely be doable because it is high school chemistry, yeah. I teach, like, AP chemistry and stuff. Minus 2 all over x squared. Wait, was g of x squared minus 2? Oh, and then that's minus 2x squared over x squared. Right? Okay, cool. Okay. 3 to 5. This integral I don't think will be too bad. ln of x is kind of a pain. So this is going to be 5x to the 4th over x squared. So that's 5x squared, and then that's minus 4x squared over x squared. So that's minus 4. And then it's minus 2 over x squared. It says, I think you changed a plus to a minus there. I did. Oh, these actually go away. Thank you, Fembox. Smart. Fembox always here to catch my minus signs. I appreciate those. Those cause me a headache later if I don't do them. Yeah, so this actually goes away. Nice. Okay. So this actually goes away. So we're just left with this now. He is the savior of actual education. Yes. Okay. What's the integral of n of x? What's my favorite sport? That's a good question, actually. I used to like baseball when I was a kid. Okay. It's x L of x minus x. Okay, fine. So it's 5 times x ln of x minus x from 3 to 5 minus 10x from 3 to 5 plus what is that? X to the third over 3 plus 10 over 3 x to the third from 0 to 2 and then x to minus 2 minus, so then plus 4 over x from 0 to 2. Where'd the x squared go? Well, I integrated. Integral of 5x squared is 5 thirds x cubed, and then multiplying by 2. Yeah, this is all integration. Yeah, sorry. So this one is this. Always raise it by 1, divide by it, and then I'm multiplying by 5. I'm doing a lot of stuff in my head. This is 10x. Where'd the minus 2 go? The minus 2 is here. So x to the negative 2 when you integrate becomes x to the negative 1, and then there's divided by negative 1, and then there was a 2 and a 2, so that turned it into 4. ln of x minus 2. Oh, you're right. Sorry. Oh, no. We're good. The minus... Is it ln of x minus 2? Or is it ln of x minus 2? Seth? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah, look. ln of x minus 2. This became ln of x. This became this. Because then it's 2x, 5 times 2x, which is 10. When does the stream end? The stream has to end, unfortunately, in about 8 minutes. Because I have to go teach. Which means if our discrete math random donator won't show up, then... Uh-oh. Oh, there's Baki-san. Yo, Baki-san, where's your question, dude? Where's your question, Baki-san? You're translating. Oh. Okay. Well. You try to translate a little quicker. Because I do have to go. Yes, Alex, give me... Oh, sent. It's on Discord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright. Serbian. Okay, cool. Let's check it out, boys. By converting Prenex form and applying Skolemization rules, convert the given formula into standard form. What's up? I don't know what any of these words mean. Okay, I'm going to try to think about what logic is, right? There contains a z for all y and for all x, such that a of xy maps to beta y or gamma xz and not x, not e. Dude, what? Yeah, bro. Yeah. Dude, you need a very big donation for us to help you with this. This just looks like... Yeah, bro, will you donate me a car? We're the Cars for Kids charity. Cars for Kids. Yeah. Yeah. This thing looks absolutely messy, dude. I have no clue what to do here. That's absolutely messy. I have no fucking clue what to do with that. This is maybe not terrible. Sigma is x. What does this mean? X over f of y? No, Alex, you don't have to pay us to give you the answers, but it's free. This is a charity. Yeah, we help students for free. It's a nonprofit. He's just offering because maybe he knows this is absolutely terrible. Most general unifier form. Well, okay, Bakusan, I have to go the next 2-3 minutes, so I apologize that I will not be able to do these questions for you. But if you yeah, Bakusan, I'm gonna yeah, no, I hope nobody gets this question. Here's what I want you to do, Bakusan. It'll help you out. There's a list of all the math streamers. Particularly the people I can think of that do discrete would be Penn Center or e to the 2i pi. So if you want to go follow them on Twitch and then see the next time they're streaming, there's a calendar here. And here's where you can see when they're going to be online. And you could try asking them that question and see what they say, you know? Yeah. So, yeah. Anyways, okay, cool. I have to go. I gotta go teach some students. I'm glad you found us, Pakistan. So let's end the stream now. Thank you everyone for coming to Actual Education Office Hours today. Had a fun time working with all you guys. Appreciate all the questions, all the support, our wonderful audience helping me fix my mistakes. You know, you guys are awesome. Yeah, thanks, Mendel. I really appreciate you guys. Thanks, Femvox. Yeah, Femvox, I have to give you like a special role of like king of finding my algebra mistakes. Yay. Okay, cool, awesome. So, announcements. So on Friday, we have an AMA podcast that'll be airing live at 5 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern. That's on Friday. I'll make an announcement in the Discord. If you haven't already, go join our Discord right here. You can find out about all the events. But we will have a live guest on Friday to go over whatever questions you guys have about life and stuff. Where do you post the questions for the AMA? Very good question. Okay, so if you go into our Discord, on the top left here, underneath the announcements, there's a thing called Submit AMA Questions. And then, let me show it to you. Right here, yeah. See up here, Submit AMA Questions. This is where you can post your question for our wonderful guest, Katya. She's cool. And then here's a little description about what she does. And then here's a YouTube link to her TED Talk or TEDx Talk or whatever.
So, love the baby voice. Come on by. We're not streaming tomorrow. So our streaming schedule is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is when we do homework help. And then Fridays, we'll occasionally have special guests for a podcast episode, which is live. It's not recorded ahead of time. It's live on Twitch. So you can also join during the stream and ask her questions while it happens. And we're doing a giveaway where the best question that gets asked wins a $20 gift card.
Little incentive for you guys to go do that. Anyways, all right. I got to go teach another student statistics to help pay my rent. So let's go raid someone. I hope Phobos is still streaming. Gonna ask about skullumization. Yeah. I would love for you guys to help pay my rent. We do have a donate button. It's here on Twitch. If you want to donate, that helps pay for the prizes for the kids and stuff. But okay, Code Roast. Awesome. Let's go to Phobos. Let's go say hi to Phobos. It looks like he's doing a fun analysis of one of our other friends in the kind of elements education sphere. And he's gonna go through his code that's being written or something. It's fun. Yes. Awesome. Good. Awesome. Have a wonderful rest of your Wednesday. Wonderful rest of the week. And we will see you guys on Friday. Peace out.
In 2 dimensions, and you should be able to do it on